Your fear will be turned to hope. Pope Francis leads Easter celebrations in Rome with a message of light and consolation for all people amidst the coronavirus pandemic. We have a look at some Easter celebrations around the world and one troubling development in the United Kingdom. But we start at the Vatican with EWTN Rome correspondent Colm Flynn.
The risen Christ is hope for all who continue to suffer from the pandemic, both the sick and those who have lost a loved one. The words of Pope Francis as he delivered a special Urbi et Orbi prayer inside St. Peter's Basilica yesterday, Easter Sunday. The suffering caused by the pandemic was a theme Pope Francis touched upon across the Easter weekend. On Friday night, as darkness fell over St. Peter's Square, Pope Francis asked the world to look at the suffering of humanity through the eyes of children, who this year provided the meditations for the Way of the Cross. Good Friday, April the 2nd, was also the 16th anniversary of the death of St. John Paul II, and just a few days before his death, he joined in the Way of the Cross spiritually from his private chapel, watching it live from the Colosseum. This year, the stations were placed around the obelisk and along the path leading to the raised area in front of the Basilica. Flickering candles trace the path from one station to the next, together creating the image of a cross. The following night, the lights were turned off in St. Peter's Basilica as Pope Francis celebrated his 9th Easter Vigil as pontiff. The fire was blessed and the Paschal candle was handed first to Pope Francis and then the concelebrants and the limited number of faithful who were permitted to attend. After the Pope walked up the main aisle, the Basilica's lights were switched on. Listen to the Easter message. Your tears will be dried and your fears will be turned to hope, were the words of Pope Francis during his homily, which was shared with over 170 countries around the world live on television and for the first time also provided by the Vatican in sign language. The following morning, surrounded by beautiful floral arrangements provided by a florist in the Netherlands, their 35th year providing the flowers, the Easter Mass was celebrated at the altar of the chair of St. Peter's Basilica. Instead of a homily, Pope Francis opted for silent prayer, reflecting on the mystery of Christ's resurrection from the dead. After Mass, Pope Francis delivered his Urbi et Orbi to Rome and to the world. He admitted that his words would not offer a mirage or reveal a magic formula to escape the world's difficult realities of war, economic crisis, and of course the pandemic, but said that the resurrection offers us concrete hope and consolation. In Rome, Colm Flynn, EWTN News Nightly.